click on the red part. Abandoned their child's stroller out front. It's been there for 3 days. I walked by or drove by it today. Somebody put a case of beer in it.
It's probably
somebody else checking in from Australia. Anybody here from Australia? No? Australia. Oh, 21. Yeah, 21.
I took a picture of them and a picture of you guys.
I have somebody watching from Australia. They're looking for table 21. Here's table 21. pick a seat?
Yes, we picked it Monday.
Oh, they never wrote your number down on your ticket?
Yeah, we have a number.
Oh, they did? Okay, I thought he just said, how come you don't have a number?
He was talking to my wife. He just didn't see it. See the two?
Oh, table two, okay.
Yeah, right there is the two.
Yeah. I wonder if they goofed up on the seating.
Somebody's missing a seat. It's a sign evidently.
Maybe a mistake.
Yeah, I just wrote that one. I want to erase that.
People watching from Australia looking for table 21. They saw their friends, so I zoomed in on them, and then they messaged them on Facebook and turned around and they
It's funny they do it in every year. I just don't understand how that works.
Drive around these roads. Great.
The guy that's in good shape for 81 years old, Arnie Bessel.
oh yeah.
I used to go to the same racetrack that he raced at when I was 16 years old. I used to race my car there too, and he was there every weekend. Him and Mr. Norm from Grand Spalding Dodge were always competitors.
Now, do you remember you?
No,
Grand over there, Dad just
I was a 16-year-old kid.
Yeah, I know.
He flashed around. Terrific guy. Amazing.
I love. I get the most people from Australia checking in on this.
Terrific, huh?
When they had the, maybe it was in Iowa when they had the racetrack and that was his
Yeah,
first.
what track were you at? What track did you race at?
Oswego Drag Strip.
And where
It was
is
in
that?
Aurora, Illinois.
I swear I've been there. I just can't remember when. I think it was on the Power Tour. The Hot Rod Power Tour went through there once. I'm pretty sure.
I'll see him in 2 weeks again.
Is he still racing?
I'm sorry?
Is he still racing?
Yes, he is. A couple of years ago, he was anyway, still racing.
Yeah, we saw him.
Okay, does everybody's card say table 2 at this table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've already come down and checked us all.
Well, you're the double.
Read those names for me, please, because I don't have my glasses. Let's do a long call.
Justin has good
Yeah.
Daniel, Chris, Art, and Johnny.
only convention I remember where you had to sign up for a table. Is this your water?
That's yours.
Okay.
Mine is right here.
I just wanted to make sure. Yesterday, and I told him that when I joined POCI, I didn't know who he was. I wasn't up on Pontiac racing, and I've been learning. And I met him 7 years ago at a convention in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Is that right?
Yeah, and I've seen him at other shows, and he's done seminars and teaching, telling everybody about how he'd come home to his farm, and there'd be like some weird Pontiac part in his barn that he put on his car, and it was experimental parts from Pontiac, right? So that just intrigued me. Just stay here.
Playing musical chairs tonight.
And he's like, well, there's people like you keeping the hobby alive. And I'm like, yeah, I guess, but I really appreciate you still coming out to these shows. You know, he's getting up there in age, right? And he goes, well, thank you for coming and talking to me. I enjoyed it. And he shook my hand and felt like he about broke my fingers. He still got a grip.
Please look around. There is 520 seats in this room. So if you have an empty seat at your table, kindly raise your hand. We have a couple of couples that need seats. What team were you? Okay, folks that are waiting, come over here. Let's fill in these sections. So I think we have 6 people that need seats.
We talked to you. What? I'll fight you.
You have 2 seats back there. Thank you. Jim, do we need any more seats?
set up a seat behind Paul and Rona.
He didn't know that those two they were going like this.
Is that right when they're doing the awards? I can't move the camera.
You know, we played musical chairs on Thursday night by trading. This is really?
What?
Yeah, and then we got.
But then I can't see who's at the podium.
And they wanted their chapter to sit at the table. They asked if we were in their chapter. No, we're not. And they go, let's do our table supposed to be for our chapter. And we showed them our samples. And they go, I guess you are here. And I said, well, it's a problem. We'll dress it whatever they want.
We checked in. Giving us a table number.
Yeah.
And luckily he called us and told us.
We're a little behind, so we're
Yeah,
going to
because we
get
should have
going on
done it
this.
Monday, or Monday morning when they were out there right away.
Hopefully everybody, I think, finally found the seat and so forth. I want to welcome everybody to the 2019 POCI Convention Awards Night. You know, you hear something every once in a while. I think the only complaint, honestly, I've heard all week is the heat. But I don't know how many vacations I've been on, and if I was expecting sunshine and it rained all week or whatever. So I guess maybe I'm from Oklahoma. The heat bring it to me. I don't care. Anyway, the heat didn't stop you guys from bringing those lovely cars, and really appreciate it on behalf of everybody on the POCI staff. Y'all did great. It looks good. It looks super out there. With the chaos coming in, I tried my best to visually look around to recognize some special guests. The only ones, and I'm sorry if I miss anybody, and Jim Martin, you're more than welcome to holler out if I did. Jim Madison is somewhere, I believe, off this direction. Yep. Thanks for coming, Jim. Always a pleasure. Marge, sorry, it's in the room. She is. And of course, Arnie Beswick. Oh, there he is. If I missed any other of our speakers and so forth, I apologize up front. We were so busy and so forth. I just found it kind of funny, though. I was talking to a gentleman that was leading the POCI history seminar. And of course, we all know that we missed Don Booker not being here. But the whole time, I'm standing over against the wall trying to listen to as much of it as I could when Don's emailing me. And he doesn't do Facebook, he doesn't do IMs, he don't do texts, so I'm constantly getting a return of these emails from Don, you know, of course, wishing he was here and so forth. And anyway, just hoping everybody had a great time, and it's hard to believe all this come about because one gentleman's looking for one single car park for his vehicles.
I've been sorry, I told you.
At this time, I'd like to go ahead and recognize our officers and directors. When I announce your name, if you'll please stand. Of course, again, like I said Thursday night, I'm greatly appreciated to be your president again for another year. Our current, our vice president will change over after tonight, and your new vice president will be Ron Berglund. I think she had to run out, it'll be in here later, but Peggy Cox is our secretary. Simone Young is our treasurer. I'll go ahead and name these others, and again, as I riddle your name, if you're in the room, please stand. Don Booker, Don Bartlett, Joe Stout, Don, Todd Schaefer, Gail Maynard, Ron Sinesi, Marlon Green, John Campbell, Jack Anderson, Michael Murray, Tilson, Dave Lucan, Wayne Barron, Jeff Redditch, Alan Fanning, Rick Gonzer, Lars Edelson, Graham Weber, and Arthur Barrett. Guys to help keep this organization going in a positive direction and trying to have as much fun as possible. You know, with this historic area, man, it's just unbelievable. I know everybody wanted to come because of the vehicles, but so much to see. It involves our country's history in this area. So at this time, I would like all the veterans to stand, please, to be recognized. I've noticed, I've been a member since '84, been coming to convention since Denver of '85. And, you know, you've seen a lot of people come and go, coming back to this part of the country. Got to see a lot of friends I hadn't seen in the past. And it's just like yesterday, back when we were all a lot younger. People like Doug Klein and Steve Paluzzo. It was a hoot. And I think Steve bailed out on me because I know I can't say it like him, but he was going to come up here and say the bar is closed. But we all sure got a kick out of that years ago. But if there's any of the POCI past presidents here, I'd like them to stand and be recognized, please. It takes a lot to volunteer your time and put your family.
I like that painting.
Also, you know, our fight, if you call it, or argument, discussion between the board is how do we keep bringing in new members. And I think the first day we was here, I immediately ran into some young guys that were here from Wisconsin, I believe. This was their very first POCI convention. And next thing you know, I try to get around and talk to as many people as I can, and next thing you know, I'm running into more and more first-timers. Anybody that happens to be here for your very first POCI convention, could you please stand, please?
It's not?
And of course,
First convention?
you know, the directors and of course Art Barrett and myself being convention coordinators, we do a lot, obviously trying to help look ahead, find other locations, but you cannot do it without finding that host chapter. And we have got the top dogs this year. I would like at this time, if Jim Martin and Bob Dunbar would please stand and be recognized. Go ahead and remain standing. And I'll have the rest of the Keystone chapter and Delmarva chapters all please stand for your hard work. By the way, since my chapter, the Indian Nations chapter, will be hosting it, our volunteer list, we'll be passing that around later. Here in a little bit, you all can, together, we'll do deep breathing. It's almost over. All right, at this time, I'll introduce the Keystone Chapter President, Tom Wright, come up for the prayer for dinner.
Please let us pray. Lord, we'd like to thank you for giving us this connection this week. We appreciate it very much. We appreciate the camaraderie, the meeting, seeing of old friends, new friends. We bless the food that we're about to eat, the people that prepared it, and the folks that served it. I'd like to add a little prayer for one of our members who had a little accident this afternoon and is in the hospital right now. Please say a little prayer for Marlon. Lord, in your name, Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen. Amen. Now, folks, I'd like us all to stand, face the flag behind me. Let's do the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Please take off your hats if you've got to have them. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
At this time, I'll ask the servers to begin our dinner, and then we'll proceed with the rest of the program.
Come forward. While they're coming forward, I am a member of both chapters. I guess kind of about the same time, because I know I'm a charter member of Delmarva, and I joined Keystone. I met Jim. Come on up. I met Jim and Elko when I joined this. They were the first people I met. And then I met Bob and Nancy. I was past president of the local Eastern Shore region, and they joined. And I remember when they came to Salisbury and followed me over to our first meeting. So at this time, this is all on behalf, and I would like for everyone in both chapters to please stand up, because this is from your chapters, to present this to you. I'm going to let them over.
Hey Paul, the first time I was streaming, I had somebody log in, they're like, oh, we're watching from Australia. And they're like, we're looking for table 21. They're right over there. And like, I guess they sent them a message on Facebook. They all looked over and waved. They have family. So I guess table 21 is from Australia.
I got to cut it short. Bob said Nancy has to get back to folding some shirts. But on behalf of both of these chapters, and the hours and the trips that they have made from their destinations here, but pulling it all together, but this is on behalf of both chapters, these awards for both of them. I thank you.
Is that the gold award up there? That's the gold award?
You mean the Indian lady?
Yeah. So I got one of those years ago for a gold award. I didn't know if they ever changed them.
And the more I eat, the tougher it's getting up them stairs. You know, it's just 1 or 2 steps. Of course, yeah, 2 pieces of pie I wouldn't eat. One thing, when I was elected president, and to be honest, as a board of director, And of course you see it in the chapters as well and so forth, but my big thing is recognizing the people that really kind of go well beyond and so forth, and there's really went a lot more. There's, you know, just real quick here, there seems to be a lot of rumors floating around that the board of directors, we're getting everything paid for us, and a lot of other wild rumors. To be honest, I mean, I know when me and Art are setting up these conventions, we do everything as cheap as we can, because him and me's got to pay for the same meal you guys pay for and enter the same registration. So there isn't anything freebie here. So not only does the directors spend a lot of time the week of the convention, but there's just a lot of stuff that's happening through the year. But we got a couple of people that I want to recognize, because I've seen a couple of these. POCI has some what they call Red Feather Awards, and that's for special appreciations of people that went beyond the normal and so forth. And you know, I've seen those handed out, but most of the time it seems like it goes to the spouse, because the person that should have received it unfortunately has passed on and never was fully recognized. And it's just kind of my beef to try to recognize, as long as I'm in as president, the people that's kind of went up and beyond. So for the first one tonight, about 10 to 12 years ago maybe, the POCI went a different direction when it comes to handling conventions. We tried to do it more professional, take a lot of the headache off of the chapters, and so we incorporated where we've got now Paul and Mona that's handling registration, and that was just taking a big headache off of the chapters and so forth. But we had one individual that took over as convention coordinator, and you know, everybody says, well, it's you know, it's a lot of fun being the convention coordinator. Well, I used to laugh at him because I said, well, your convention's ruined, because most of the time he always brings his car, but he normally has to throw the keys at somebody else to pull it out of the trailer and run it through tech, because to be honest, we just don't have time. But it's more than that. Not only is every year are we working on 3 years of conventions in advance, but this gentleman, he stores multiple amounts of equipment and sign at his house, and then he loads them in the trailer, brings it all up here, works the tailbone from Sunday to Sunday, and does everything he can that we can put these events on as cheaply as possible and affordable for the entire family. And you know, this is all done without any extra expense given to this gentleman. He still like I said, as a volunteer, you're still required to pay for everything. So, and the kicker is, we've included this award to also include his wife, because as we all know, that if one is a volunteer, the other one is as much there as the other one. And the kicker is, not only does, of course by now you know I'm talking about Arthur and Dee Barrett, but not only does Arthur show up and take care of this, but Dee is right there along the side, and there's been multiple conventions where we've been a little short in different areas of volunteers, that she's not done her fun stuff and so forth, and been right there to help volunteer and take care of stuff. And the kicker on most of it is that almost always the same week as their anniversary. And you usually see a dozen roses delivered up to the hotel at some point. So at this time, I'd like to ask Arthur and Dee Barrett to accept the POCI Red Feather Award.
Everybody for coming to our anniversary party.
drinks are on you. Bartender. And on another note, we got one more Red Feather Award. My opinion as a board of director and even as just a plain member, I've seen this gentleman now for probably 25 years or more. He's one of them that helped start with Bernie Hackett, the points judge. He's been there for every minute of it. He flies in without any cost, asking for anything extra from POCI. He spends his entire week out in the heat or wherever it's at, dealing with the computer work for the entire year, and he makes sure that he gets together a committee that keeps this thing going. And again, I'd like to present the POCI Red Feather Award for his dedication and contributions to POCI, Rick Donzer.
We started the points judge thing in 1995 at Loon Mountain, which is in New Hampshire. And at that time, my compatriot was Bernie Hackett. He's no longer with us, but this is as much as mine.
Bernie!
At this time, I'd like to ask Jack Anderson to come up here to do the presentation for the original owners awards, please.
Keep this down to 45 minutes. I'll see if I can do it.
Congratulations.
Thursday night's banquet, but there will be no drag racing at this event.
What?
You should have been on Route 15 at 9 with me. Good Pontiac. Joining me on the stage is John Hayes. He's the other half of the original Owners Award Committee, and his contributions to the work we do has been very invaluable. The one that got away. How many times have you heard that phrase in the car hop? How many times have you said it to yourself? Korea was my first car, a used 58 Bonneville convertible that I bought at age 17. 3.5 years later, it ended up in a salvage yard, the victim of a rear-end crash while parked. My wife always hated that car too. We were dating at the time. Think about the one that got away from you. I'm sure you've all been there. All right, now we're all sad. So instead, let's talk about something more cheerful. Let's celebrate the ones that didn't get away. Let's honor those who were fortunate enough, smart enough even, to not let their dream car get away. I'm talking about POCI's original owners.
Yeah.
Sometime over a quarter century ago, they each had a dream car. They bought it brand new. They lovingly maintained it throughout all those years. The car became a focal point of their lives, even their families' lives. They were wise enough and loyal enough to keep that car, no matter that its value may have declined, that it was a gas guzzler, that it was old school obsolete. Gettysburg's the first convention at which we've had so many original owner Pontiacs parked together. I hope everyone had an opportunity to check out the collection of original owner cars on display. We celebrate these owners every year for helping to preserve their part of the Pontiac legacy. This year we're recognizing 49 original owners.
Wow, that's amazing.
In 2017 there were 27 awardees. 2018 there were 27. This year 49. With one exception, I'm going to announce them in chronological order by the purchase date of the car. As your name is called, please step up and receive your award from John. And then, if you would, remain standing. I'm going to ask, in the interest of saving time, that everybody hold their applause until I complete the announcements. And then, certainly, you can reward them with your applause. So here we go. Barry Reinhold, 1962 Bonneville Coupe. Come on up. Norman Schatz, 1964 Bonneville Coupe. Glenn Heath, 1964 Catalina 2+2 Coupe. Arthur Spencer, 1964 GTO Hardtop. Joyce Pinshot, 1965 Bonneville Coupe. George Hackle, 1965 GTO Convertible. Stephen Cobbler, 1965 GTO Hardtop Coupe. Bob Allenberg, 1965 GTO Hardtop. Richard Heiler, 1966 GTO Coupe. Carol Scaracacciatoli, 1966 GTO Convertible. William Chambliss, 1967 Le Mans Hardtop Coupe. Bob Romick, 1967 GTO Hardtop Coupe. Richard Wagner, 1967 GTO Convertible. Brian Pattison, 1967 Le Mans Hardtop Coupe. Donald Staub, 1967 GTO Hardtop Coupe. Bill Wolf, 1968 GTO Hardtop Coupe. Gregory Dell, 1968 GTO Hardtop Coupe. Lou Bellotti, 1968 GTO Hardtop Coupe. Pat Crispy, 1968 Le Mans Convertible. And we got 4 cars celebrating their 50th anniversary. Robert Axman, 1969 GTO Convertible. Richard Roberts, 1969 GTO Hardtop Coupe. Richard Riggs, 1969 Firebird Convertible. And Robert Cobb, 1969 Le Mans Custom S. Shano Sansibrian, 1970 GTO Hardtop Coupe. Elmer Thomas Jackson, 1970 GTO Hardtop Coupe. Bruce Taylor, 1970 GTO Hardtop Coupe, and a neighbor of mine. William Cecil, 1970 GTO Judge. Edward Kissel, 1970 Catalina Convertible. Noel Richardson, 1970 Firebird Esprit Coupe. Larry Johnson, 1971 Pontiac Le Mans GT37. Dick Shaw, 1972 Granville. Henry Terry Pope, 1972 GTO two-door post. Paul Caniglio, 1972 Grand Prix Coupe. Lou Bellotti with his second award for the year. Lou Bellotti's 1973 Catalina Safari station wagon. Robert Pescatore, 1974 Trans Am Coupe. Carmine Annunziata, 1974 GTO. One of the reddest cars I've ever seen in my life. Douglas Wegman, 1974 Grand Am Hardtop Coupe. Gaspar Lacola, 1974 Trans Am Coupe. Joe Dennis, 1974 Trans Am Coupe. Keep it up, John. Mike Elliott, 1977 Pontiac Ventura SJ Coupe. Gregory Pavan, 1978 Trans Am Coupe. Bud Kohler, 1979 Firebird Trans Am Coupe. Dave Shaga, 1981 Grand Prix Coupe. Kevin Burkheimer, 1985 Fiero SE Coupe. Gentina and Kenneth Mann, 1986 Parisienne Sedan. Carl Hessick, 1987 Trans Am GTA. Parrish Hager, 1994 Firebird Formula. Wolf Kazanitz, I hope I pronounced it correctly, 1993 GMC Sierra GT. Plymouth Fogarty, 1994 Firebird Trans Am Coupe.
Running out of room.
I said earlier, with one exception, chronological order. We're honored tonight to present an Original Owners Award to Robert Ball. Robert Ball gets special mention. Up until this year, the oldest car that received the Original Owners Award was a 62 Bonneville, belonged to Dave Montez in Texas. Robert Ball is celebrating 64 years of ownership of a 1955 Pontiac. So all these are one-owner cars. I never gave them up throughout the years. One other thing I wanted to mention, which is quite unusual. Two of the original owners, Richard Roberts of the 69 GTO, and I'm sorry, got the name wrong here. Donald Staub. Donald Staub has a 67 GTO hardtop coupe. He couldn't be here tonight. Both of these gentlemen bought their new cars from L&M Pontiac in Hanover, Pennsylvania, from the same salesman, Joel Peterman.
Hey, Joel.
I thought that was unusual, worthy of mention. I doubt if when Mr. Peterman went into the car sales career, he ever set a career goal of selling cars to people hung on to for 50 years. Not a big career move. I'm sorry? Yeah, come on up.
No way.
I know, come on up.
Selling Pontiacs,
It adds something.
The bar salesman who has friends.
That's
One other thing, I'm sorry, if there are any original owner award winners from 2017 or 2018 in the audience, would you stand up? John Zampino, Bob Dunbar, Carl Hessick, anybody else that I missed? All right, so let's hear it for all these originals. Thank you.
Mr. Wolf. About 6 hours. 6 hours. We gotta go to the bottom of Virginia pretty much. Almost North Carolina. Maybe one day I'll get an original owner's award with my truck. I couldn't afford the G8 I wanted when they were on clearance. So I don't know, I use my truck a whole lot for work. I know diesels last a long time, but by the time I qualify for an original owner's award, you'd have to have close to $1 million.
Alright, we still got a lot of announcements to go, so we're going to keep moving along on this. At this time, I'd like to introduce and bring on stage Jim Martin, Bob Dunbar, and Sandy Kent for some announcements and special presentations, please.
People can talk about how much. Tim Dunn came over and took a picture. We gotta ask him.
Most of which were lost. I know.
That's awesome.
3.5 years ago, 3 years ago in Louisville, Jack and Frank Kemp and me and 3 or 4 other guys got our heads together. Mike, got our heads together and decided that we would join forces, Keystone and the Delmarva groups, to do this convention. Frank Kemp.
God bless Frank Kemp.
A 42-year member who passed away a little over a year ago. And his wife Sandy would like to introduce as a special award that we, the convention committee, are hoping will honor his legacy as a Pontiac fan.
I'd like to present this award in memory of my husband Frank. I call it Frank's Favorites. He was part of the planning committee for this convention. He was also a past director for POCI and past president for Keystone State Chapter. When I met Frank in 1968, he was the very proud owner of the 1968 Firebird 400. And the car I've chosen as Frank's favorite is a 1968 Firebird 400 that is owned by Matthew Clark of Jacksonville, Florida.
Bob and I would like to announce the coloring and the model awards, if we may please. So I'll start with the coloring awards. I'll let Bob do the modeling awards. So the coloring awards for 4 and 5-year-olds. First prize, Evelyn Swerve. Second prize, Faith Winninger. For 6 and 7-year-olds, we only had one entry, and that was Eva Schwartz. 8 and 9-year-old award winners were Ryan Sutler, first place. Second place, Taylor Hoshin, and third place, Clinton Odell.
Contest for adults only. Tom Simchak. Where's Tom? You know something? I can say Simchak. Can't spell it, but I can say it. That's the 73 Ventura. Joe Tenerillo, 1969 Firebird 400. Ron Wagner, 60 Bonneville Convertible.
Okay, these are the youth judge awards. These are the ones that were picked by the youth judge. First year we've had youth judging. We want to thank all the drivers who brought their cars. It was fantastic. We had 11 kids out there. They had a ball. Bob made sure that they had ice cream.
I'm going to start. I'm going to start with the 5th place. That's James Anderson, 1961 Catalina. 4th place is Joel Peterman, 1939 Pontiac. 3rd place is Dick Fresno, 1957 Star Chief Convertible. 2nd place, Dwayne Peterman, 1967 Firebird. First place is Brad Ball, 1967 GTO.
Karen, thank you for organizing that and taking care of that.
Is it midnight yet? All right, we're down to now the vehicle awards. Before we do that, I want to go ahead and introduce the complete judging committee. Of course, you've seen or met Chief POCI Judge Rick Gonzer. He'll stand up. Also, the Deputy Chief Judge Steve Cook. We also got Mary Sundberg on the committee. Stand up. Ron Berglund's on that committee, and Wayne Barron. And at this time, we'll get the awards going. We'll start with the points judge. I'll turn the floor over to Steve Cook.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm going to try and blast you out tonight because there's a whole lot of folks out in the hallways. And I went to the restroom and it's kind of hard to hear out there. Can you hear me out there? Okay, good, they can hear. Just, first of all, briefly, if anybody found a pair of glasses out on the show field, they're mine, they're prescription, so try to catch up with me. You got glasses? I'll take them. All right, thank you, Joe. I wish I would have had them before we judged the cars. Well, and I'd like to again thank Rick Gonzer, our Chief Judge, for all he does. Mary Sundberg, our Master Senior Judge, for all she does. She I think teched every single points judge car that came through out there this year, and she does that every year. So also thank all of our volunteers that helped out at tech inspection and all of the judges that helped judge the cars. So thank you to all of you. Okay, what I'm going to do, we're kind of tight for room up here in front, and the more organized we can be, the faster I can get you out of here, because if the line backs up, I usually slow down. But if the line's moving well, I'll keep it going. I want to give everyone their moment of glory on the big screen, but I also want to get everyone out of here at a reasonable hour. So if we could, what I'm going to try to do is if you can work your way, no matter where you are, around to this side and come across in front of the podium here. Mary Sundberg, just touch base with Mary, let her know your name, because everyone doesn't come up in the exact order is called. Let Mary know your name, and she'll have someone get a hold of your award. You'll get your congratulations and your award, and then if you would, exit to this side and somehow find your way back to your seat through the crowd. Make sense? All right. So without further ado, we're going to start with our modified classes in the points judge program. We have William Gross with his 1969 Pontiac Firebird. He earned the Bronze Award. Paul Rose had a 1963 Pontiac Tempest Le Mans, earned the Silver Award in Modified. And Ray Steck with his 1972 Pontiac Grand Prix SSJ, Silver Award Modified. Terry Thoman with a 1967 Pontiac Firebird Convertible, Silver and Modified. Come on back up, Jack Anderson. His 1963 Pontiac Catalina earned Gold and Modified. Robert Axman with a 1969 Pontiac GTO, Gold and Modified. Can you hear us out okay? All right. Robert Flowers with a 1961 Pontiac Ventura, gold and modified. Rick Bowler with a 1967 Pontiac Firebird, gold modified. Joseph Karp Sr. with a 1967 Pontiac GTO, gold and modified. Joe Churko had a 1961 Pontiac Ventura, earned gold and modified. This is a guy that almost got me arrested in one of the conventions. Richard Cook with a 1965 Pontiac 2+2, gold and modified. Mark Cronk brought his 1968 Pontiac Tempest Custom, earned gold and modified. Bill Cullup with a 2004 Pontiac GTO, gold modified. Merle Green Jr. with his 1966 Pontiac GTO, gold modified. Bruno Grossi showed his 1964 Pontiac Grand Prix and earned gold and modified. James Holmes showed a 1969 Pontiac Grand Prix, gold and modified. Dr. David Jaskowitz with the 2002 Pontiac CETA Trans Am, gold modified. Matt Jenkins, a 1977 Pontiac Can-Am, earned gold and modified. Larry Jones with his 1958 Pontiac Bonneville, gold modified. David Kessler had a 1966 Pontiac GTO, gold and modified. Ray Quebec with a 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge, gold modified. Justin LeClaire with a 1964 Pontiac Catalina Safari, gold modified. Robert McCoy Jr. with a 1966 Pontiac GTO, gold modified. Also, Robert McCoy Jr. with his 1969 Pontiac Firebird, another gold modified. Noel O'Reilly with a 1966 Pontiac GTO, gold and modified. James Oakley with his 1966 Pontiac GTO, gold modified. Beverly Reedy brought her 1967 Pontiac Firebird and earned gold and modified. Harry Santa had a 1961 Pontiac Bonneville, earned gold and modified. Vic Schreck with a 1970 Pontiac GTO, gold modified. Norm Schatz with his 1931 Pontiac 401 sedan, gold modified.
Somebody have to go back and watch this. This is my car up there.
Okay, continuing in the modified. We have Richard Slark with a 1967 Pontiac GTO Gold Modified. Carl Slate brought a 1965 Pontiac GTO, earned Gold and Modified. Harold Storm, a 66 Pontiac GTO Convertible, Gold Modified. I'm sorry, I don't have a second name here. It's James Ann Bertoli, 1958 Pontiac Star Chief, Gold Modified. Jocelyn Williams with a 1964 Pontiac Bonneville Gold Modified. Okay, now we're going to begin the stock vehicles. In the stock category, Ted Miskel had a 1958 Pontiac Chieftain Safari Bronze stock. Henry Chardon Jr. with a 1955 Pontiac Star Chief Catalina Silver stock. I'm going to say Ken Galls with a 1963 Pontiac Le Mans Silver stock. Joe Nassell with a 1970 Pontiac GTO Silver stock. Tommy Simchick with a 1972 Pontiac Le Mans Silver stock. And we have Paul Alexander with a 1966 Pontiac 2+2 earned Gold in stock.
Yeah.
Frank Balsamo with a 1964 Pontiac GTO Gold stock. Mike Bujanowski with a 1947 Pontiac Woody Station Wagon Gold stock. So that everyone knows, when we judge these vehicles, they start out at 400 points and the judges subtract from there. And in order to earn gold, they need to get 365 or better. So all these gold cars were 365 or better. Larry Kopp brought a 1970 Pontiac GTO, earned Gold stock. Warren Daniels with a 1956 Pontiac Safari, Gold stock.
Tag Auto and Sunny.
Michael Deskill with a 1963 Pontiac Bonneville, Gold stock. David Duffy with his 1969 Pontiac Grand Prix SJ, Gold stock. John Giampetro with a 1974 Grand Prix, Gold stock. Jeff Hamlin, 1966 Pontiac Le Mans, Gold stock. Richard Heiler with a 1966 Pontiac Le Mans Sprint, Gold stock. Bill Kirk, 1967 Pontiac GTO Convertible, Gold stock. Kerry Klotzman with his 1949 Pontiac 1949 GMC Pickup 100, Gold stock. Larry Coolett Jr. with a 1949 Pontiac 4-door Streamliner Deluxe, Gold stock. William Malnair with his 1965 Pontiac GTO, Gold stock. Eric Odell had had a 1972 Pontiac Trans Am, earned gold stock. Ralph Parco with a 1975 Pontiac Trans Am, gold stock. Richard Pasquale with a 1965 Pontiac GTO Convertible, gold stock. Eric Petosa with a 1969 Pontiac Firebird, gold stock. Larry Reed, 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge, gold stock. David Rogala, 1958 Pontiac Star Chief, gold stock. Richard Stover, your 1948 Pontiac Streamliner two-door deluxe and gold stock. Ed Simmons with a 1939 Pontiac Deluxe 8 Convertible, gold stock. Hope y'all got to see that car. That's a pretty rare car. Didn't make too many. Also another rare car, David Tallner with his 1929 Oakland Landaulet sedan, gold stock. Congratulations, Jay Van Alcorse, 1928 Pontiac four-door Landauer sports sedan, gold stock. We have Richard Wagner with a 1967 Pontiac GTO Convertible, gold stock. Yeah, I'm still in the stock category, and these vehicles now, they've not only earned gold, but they achieved junior status because they hit 390 points or better for the first time. We have Chuck Catalano with a 1987 Pontiac Sunbird GT, gold junior stock.
That was a very cool car.
Gary Cave, 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge, gold junior stock. John Davis with a 1965 Pontiac GTO, gold junior stock. Michael Ford, 1977 Pontiac Grand Prix, gold junior stock. Stanley Freed with a 1968 Pontiac GTO, gold junior stock. Mead Green with a 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge, gold junior stock. Carson Gunter with a 1999 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, gold junior stock. To be in the points judge program, your car has to be your vehicle has to be 15 years or older to be judged, and to be in Survivor, you need to be 25 years or older, just so that everyone knows. George Hartman with a 1965 GTO, gold junior stock. John Hilson with a 2002 Pontiac Grand Prix, gold junior stock. Martin Hirsch with a 1959 Pontiac Bonneville Convertible, gold junior stock. Clyde Horst with a 1956 Pontiac Star Chief, gold junior stock. Mike Laskowski with his 1965 Pontiac GTO, gold junior stock. Montgomery with a 1962 Pontiac Grand Prix Gold Junior Stock. These cars all earned over 390 points. Tommy Nolan with a 1961 Pontiac Catalina Gold Junior Stock. Carol, and I apologize, Olneck with a 2001 Firebird Gold Junior Stock. Larry Roberts with a 2002 Pontiac Trans Am WS6 Gold Junior Stock. Edward Rowe with a 1967 Pontiac GTO Gold Junior Stock. George Weaver with a 1958 Pontiac Bonneville Gold Junior Stock. Edwin Wolf, 1969 Pontiac GTO Gold Junior Stock. All these folks that are earning this junior, when they come back and get judged, if they earn 390 or better a second time, they actually qualify for their senior award, and you get a gold award plus you get a senior grill badge. The junior grill badge, there's no junior grill badge, but there is a senior grill badge. So when you come up and get your gold award, you'll also get a senior grill badge, so that anybody that looks at your car knows twice at least it scored 390 or better. And I hope someone can come up and accept this award for Marlon Geigley with his 1930 Oakland 101 four-door touring sedan, Gold Senior Stock. Valerie Long with her 97 Pontiac Trans Am Convertible, Gold Senior Stock. Pete Russ with a 1977 Pontiac Le Mans Can-Am Gold Senior Stock. What's really interesting about this year, because the first convention was here in Pennsylvania in '73, the points judge program, we've kept records back to '95. Rick and I have databases. And some of the folks haven't shown their cars for quite a while, and it was interesting to see people that they earned like a gold junior in 2003 or 2005, and now they're back, and so it's what, 15, 18 years later, and they're taking on their senior award. Sort of interesting to see it. Yeah. Okay, George Weaver again, with his 1957 Pontiac Star Chief, Gold Senior Stock. Now we're going to the Survivor Awards. It was a new record, we think. We had 31 survivors registered for points judging this year. I don't know if you watch this out there in tech, but we're really scrutinous on the survivor cards because we require that they have 70% of their original interior, 70% of their original paint, and we really scrutinize them to make sure that it's not a repainted vehicle. And so when they earn a survivor award, you're seeing the real McCoy. They really are survivors. With that said, we have George Hackle with a 1965 Pontiac GTO Convertible, Silver and Survivor. George Hashem with a 1970 GMC C1500 Sierra Grand pickup truck, Silver Survivor. Mark Tansey with a 1965 Pontiac 2+2, Silver Survivor. James Bartow with a 1966 Pontiac Le Mans, Gold Survivor. George Meliseca with his 1965 Pontiac Grand Prix, gold survivor. Donato Simone with a 1956 Pontiac Star Chief, gold survivor. Larry Phil with a 1978 Pontiac Grand Prix, gold survivor. Now we start with the golds that earned 3 9-year better, first time. Jack Anderson with a 1958 Pontiac Bonneville, gold junior. Ronald Anderson with a 1987 Pontiac Trans Am, gold junior survivor. Kevin Berkheimer with a 1985 Pontiac Fiero, gold junior survivor. Art Constantine with a 1967 Pontiac GTO, gold junior survivor. H. Lee Hadley with a 1977 Pontiac Trans Am, gold junior survivor. Don Haley with a 1991 Pontiac Sunbird LE Convertible, gold junior survivor. Carl Hessick with a 1987 Pontiac Trans Am GTA, gold junior survivor. Simon Keene with a 1988 Pontiac Fiero, gold junior survivor. James Prudente Jr. with a 1989 gold junior survivor. Donald Simmons with a 1976 Pontiac Grand Prix, gold junior survivor. Robert Walker, 1987 Pontiac Fiero GT, gold junior survivor. Douglas Wagner with a 1974 Pontiac Grand Am Coupe, gold junior survivor. Bob Wetzel, 1994 Pontiac Trans Am, gold junior survivor. Gary Wilmer with a 1973 Pontiac Trans Am, gold junior survivor. Now we have, these are the repeats. They've earned, this is their second time around earning 3 9-year better. They came in as juniors, going out as seniors now. We have Jim Rogers with a 1934 Pontiac 4-door sedan, gold senior survivor.
That's saying something.
Pete Rust with a 1976 Pontiac Grand Prix Model SJ, gold senior survivor. Dan Varney, 1965 Pontiac Le Mans, gold senior survivor. John Zampino with a 1967 Pontiac Firebird, gold senior survivor. Okay, after you show up as a senior and you get judged again, you make your champion. This year we have, in survivor class, we have Douglas Truce with a 1986 GMC pickup champion. made champion and you keep coming back, we keep track of how many times you've been back and earned champion. So our 2-year champion is Jack Anderson with his 1965 Pontiac Catalina 2+2. Donde Winiger with his 1966 GTO champion, 2nd time. It's been a few years for this gentleman, but Terry Pope, 1972 Pontiac Le Mans, 3-year champion. Okay, when you hit 5 years being a repeat champion, we have a little special award for you as well. It's a silver tray, plus you get your championship to put on your plaque. This year, John Kappelman with his 1965. Champion and Silver Tray Award. Congratulations, John.
Wow.
Okay, Stephen Kyler with his 1965 GTO, 8-year repeat champion. Congratulations. Richard Larrabee with his 1967 Pontiac 2+2 Convertible, 8-year champion. Ken Kusha with his 1966 Pontiac Bonneville Convertible, 9-year repeat champion. Okay, get ready, folks. This one's a 14-year repeat champion. Philip Roush, Sr. with his 1965 Pontiac Catalina 2+2, champion 14 years.
Yeah, right.
Just so everyone knows, after the show's over, Rick and I take a 30-day hiatus, and then after a month, Rick will send you a certificate in the mail. It's like, you know, something to put on the wall also to go along with your award, and it gives your point score. And once Rick has sent all of the score sheets out, then what I'll do is I'll send your judging sheet to you. If I have your email address, it'll come to email. If we don't, it'll come by regular mail. And we've been doing this, and everyone seems like they fix a lot of things in their cars. That's why you're seeing so many of these cars get these big awards. Everyone takes the judging sheets, they work on their cars, and the next year they come back and they earn a better score. So I can't remember when we had this many high-scoring cars. But at every show, there's always one that stands out. 400-point cars, and when the judge team comes back on a 400-point car, they'll tell Rick and I, you know, there just wasn't a thing on it. There's not 1 point deduction. And Rick and I will go check it, and sure enough, we don't see anything either. So this year, for our Concord Elegance Award winner, they'll get a jacket, and our award winner is Edward Rowell with his 1967 Pontiac GTO Concord Elegance. See these guys or gals in the 101-degree weather out there wearing a black satin jacket. It says Concord Elegance. That's why they're doing it. It was their award. Okay, that concludes our points judge program. Now we'll start on the Poplar Vote Awards. Everybody ready for this? Okay. We're going to do the same thing as we did with points judge. If you would please figure out a way to come in from this side and come across, and Sandy's going to be out here with her clipboard. They keep the most outstanding awards behind me here, and the outstanding awards are over here. Come up and touch base with Sandy, give her your name, when you come up, and even show her your badge if you can, and she'll check you off the list, and they'll give you your award and your congratulations. We also have a note here on your awards. If you're an award winner, please do not pick up the trophy by the wheels. Lift it up by the lunette, new word to me. That's the nut where the nut attaches to the cannon to the board, and slide your hand under the board. And they have a box for you to take it home in. The fried chicken boxes. Donut box, I'm sorry. All right, so without further ado, Class 1, which was all Oaklands. Outstanding in class, we have Andy Wise with his 1917 Oakland 34 touring. Also outstanding in class, we have Ralph Hamilton with a 1929 Oakland four-door sedan. Most outstanding award winner in Class 1 is Kenny Lentz with a 1919 Oakland 34B. Class 2, which was 26 to 36 Pontiacs. John LaRochette with a 1928 Pontiac Landau Coupe. Outstanding in class, we have Bernard Charette with a 1932 Pontiac four-door. And most outstanding in class, Jim Martin with his 1926 Pontiac Coupe. Class 3, which was 37 to 48, all models except station wagon. Arnold Landvoigt with a 1937 Pontiac. Outstanding in Class 3 was Bill Philcraft with a 1948 Pontiac Streamliner. And most outstanding in Class 3 was Ed Almakinder with a 1948 Pontiac Convertible Coupe. I hope if I butcher the names, you'll excuse me because I'm looking at number 6 font print up here. Okay, Class 4, which is 1949 to 54, all models again except station wagon. Outstanding, we have Elvin Rower Jr. with a 1949 Pontiac four-door. And most outstanding in Class 4, we have Paul Erickson with a 1954 Pontiac Star Chief. Class 5 is 55 to 57, all models except station wagon and custom safari. Jack Phils Harris with a 1957 Pontiac Star Chief. Outstanding in class, we have Ronald Green with a 1955 Pontiac Star Chief. And most outstanding in class, we have Richard Presnell with his 57 Pontiac Star Chief Convertible. Class 6 is 55 to 58, custom safaris only. Outstanding in class, we have Jack White Jr. with a 57 Pontiac Transcontinental. This next one was on a U.S. postage stamp. Noel Evans with a 1957 Pontiac Custom Safari. And most outstanding in Class 6 is Joseph Wheat with a 1958 Pontiac Star True Custom Safari. Class 7, 58 all models except station wagon and custom Safari. Stephen Capone with a 1958 Pontiac Bonneville, outstanding. Outstanding in Class 7 is Lawrence Allen with a 1958 Pontiac Parisienne. And most outstanding in Class 7 is Pete Belassis with a 1958 Pontiac Bonneville. All right, Class 8, 59 to 60, all models except station wagon and sedan deliveries. We have Chuck Lofrank with a 1960 Pontiac Bonneville Vista. Outstanding class. Michael Adera with a 1959 Pontiac Bonneville. Outstanding in class. And most outstanding in Class 8 is Tim Britton with his 1959 Pontiac Bonneville. Class 9 is 61 to 62, full size except Grand Prix, station wagons, and sedan deliveries. We have Kenneth Claymore with his 1961 Pontiac Bonneville Convertible, outstanding. And most outstanding in Class 9, we have Anthony Griffo with a 62 Pontiac Bonneville.
It's a lot. 45, 60, 80, 200. Okay.
Class 10, 64, 63 and 64 full size, except Grand Prix, station wagon, and sedan delivery. William Kastner with a 64 Pontiac Bonneville Convertible. Also outstanding in class is Gary Wilmer with a 63 Pontiac Bonneville. Most outstanding in Class 10, Art Dempsey with a 63 Pontiac Catalina. Class 11, 64 to 70, 2+2. U.S. and Canadian documentation is required. Outstanding in class is Robert Doolin with a 65 Pontiac 2+2. Most outstanding in Class 11 is Mark Tilson with a 64 Pontiac 2+2. Class 12, 65 and 66 full size except station wagon, Grand Prix 2+2. Outstanding in class we have Paul Ferry with a 65 Pontiac Catalina. Most outstanding in Class 12 is Linda Lurs with a 66 Pontiac Bonneville. Class 13, they're the 67 to 70 full size except station wagon, Grand Prix, and 2+2. Outstanding in class we have Hugh Purnelli with a 67 Pontiac Ventura 4-door hardtop. Also outstanding is Daniel Fiore with a 69 Pontiac. Most outstanding in Class 13, we have Frederick D. Giacomo with a 68 Pontiac Bonneville. Yeah. Class 14, those are the 71 to 05 full size except station wagon, Grand Prix, and 2+2. Outstanding in class, we have Richard Shaw with a 72 Pontiac Granville. Outstanding in class, we have Chris Colbert with a 2002 Pontiac Bonneville. And most outstanding in Class 14, we have Thomas Wright with a 2004 Pontiac Bonneville. Class 15, 1 year only, 77 Can-Ams. Most outstanding in class, we have Scott Metzi with a 77 Pontiac Can-Am. Okay, Class 16 is 64 to 65 GTOs, documentation is required. Class 16, 64 to 65 GTOs. Outstanding in class, we have Doug Moyer with a 64 Pontiac GTO. Stephen Friadas with a 65 Pontiac GTO. And most outstanding in Class 16, Arthur Barrett with a 64 Pontiac GTO Convertible. Class 17, all 66 GTO stock. Outstanding in class, we have Lawrence McConnell with a 66 Pontiac GTO. Most outstanding in Class 17 is A. Howerton with a 66 Pontiac GTO. Class 18, all stock 67 GTOs. Outstanding in class, we have Pat Furlong with a 67 Pontiac GTO Convertible. Outstanding in Class 18, we have Bob Romick with a 67 Pontiac GTO. And most outstanding in Class 18 is S.T. O'Rourke with a 67 Pontiac GTO. Class 19, this is all 68, 69 GTO stock except Judge. Outstanding in class, we have Andy Musil with a 68 Pontiac GTO. Class 19, outstanding in class, we have Michael Martin with a 69 Pontiac GTO Convertible. Most outstanding in Class 19, we have Putt Willett with a 68 Pontiac GTO. Okay. Class 20, 70 to 74 GTOs except Judge. Outstanding in class is Michael Watkins with a 70 Pontiac GTO. Outstanding in Class 20 is John Lennox with a 70 Pontiac GTO. And most outstanding in Class 20 is Carmine Annunziata with a 74 Pontiac GTO. How many of those do you see? Class 21, 69 to 71, Judge, hardtops, and convertible. We require them to be documented. Outstanding in class, we have Dave Robertson, 69 Pontiac GTO Judge. Outstanding in class 21, we have Jim Messner with a 69 Pontiac GTO Judge. Most outstanding in Class 21 is Charles Morshead with a 70 Pontiac GTO Judge. Class 22, it's the newer 04 to 06 GTO stock. We have, I said Class 22, I'm sorry. Gary Hecklin with his outstanding in class. Stephen Shelcock, outstanding in class with his 06 GTO. And most outstanding in class 22 is Wayne Guy with an 06 GTO. Big as the show was, we had no entries in class 23 this year. Class 24. These are the 64 to 70 Tempest Le Mans except station wagon. We have outstanding in class, we have Dave Robertson with a 64 Pontiac Le Mans. Outstanding in class 24, we have Brian Dia with a 70. And most outstanding in class 24 is Brian Crone with a 68 Pontiac Tempest Custom Convertible. Class 25, these are the 79 to 81 compacts, intermediates, all models. Outstanding in class is Clyde Foster with a 78 Pontiac Grand Am. Outstanding in class 25 is Robert Conniff with a 76 Pontiac Ventura SJ. And most outstanding in class 25 is Steve Laughlin with a 75 Pontiac Grand Am. We had no entries this year in class 26. Okay, class 27, 62 to 64, 62 to 64 Grand Prix stock. Outstanding class is Kevin Spurgeon with a 64 Pontiac Grand Prix. Outstanding class is AJ Cozy with a 62 Pontiac Grand Prix. Most outstanding in class 27 is Paul Barbeau with a 63 Pontiac Grand Prix. Class 28, these are the 65 to 68 Grand Prix stock. Outstanding in class is Michael Claudius with a 67 Grand Prix. And most outstanding in class is John Stearns Jr. with a 65 Pontiac Grand Prix. Class 29, these are the stock 69 Grand Prix. Outstanding in class is David Sisson with a 69 Pontiac Grand Prix. Outstanding in class 29 is Michael Pizzini. Pizzizi. With 69 Pontiac Grand Prix. I'm sorry. That's what I was going to say, but I heard Larry and got all messed up. And most outstanding in class 29 is Ronald Maurer with a 69 Grand Prix. Folks, can I ask you to kind of keep it down a little bit? It's kind of distracting. That's kind of why I'm starting to get messed up here. Appreciate it. What? Okay, class 30 is the 70, 71, 72 Grand Prix, Hearst, SJ, and SSJ. Runner-up, outstanding in class, we have Wolfgang Feist with a 72 Pontiac Grand Prix. Also outstanding in class 30 is Mark Patalik with a 70 Pontiac Grand Prix. And most outstanding in Class 30 is Paul Ferry with a 70 Pontiac Grand Prix. Class 31, these are the 73 to 87 Grand Prix 2+2s. We have Bill Shore with an 86 Pontiac Grand Prix 2+2 Aero Coupe, outstanding class. Most outstanding in Class 31 is Joe Tinarello with a 78 Pontiac Grand Prix. Class 32, that's the 88 to 08 Stock Grand Prix. Outstanding in class, we have Homer Baldwin with a 99 Pontiac Grand Prix. Most outstanding in Class 32 is Rick Posdell with a 92 Pontiac Grand Prix. Class 33, these are an 06 to 10 Stock Solstice. Outstanding class, we have Jewel LeClaire with her 07 Pontiac Solstice GXP. Outstanding in Class 33, we have Jerry Plant with an 08 Pontiac Solstice GXP. And most outstanding in Class 33, we have Mike Bryan with an 09 Pontiac Solstice. Class 34, these are the 06 to 10 Pontiac G5, G6, and G8.
Oh, yeah.
Outstanding in class is George Richardson with an 09 Pontiac G8 GT. Outstanding in class 34 is Mark Rogester with an 09 Pontiac G6 GT Convertible. And most outstanding in class 34 is William White with a 2009 Pontiac G8 GXP. Okay, class 35. These are the 1920 to 2019 GMC all models, the stock ones. Outstanding in class, we have Tyrone Mount with a 1987 GMC rollback. Outstanding in class 35, we have Alan Haynes with a 1959 GMC Series 100 pickup. And most outstanding in class 35 is Melissa Donarski with a 1957 GMC Series 102. I guess all of you know that, like, from 55 to 59, when you bought a GMC truck, if you checked off the box for a V8, they put a Pontiac V8 engine in there. They also had the Pontiac 2-speed automatic transmission if you checked off the automatic box. So it's about as Pontiac a pickup truck as you can get. Okay, class 36. These are the 67 to 68 Firebirds except TA stock. Outstanding class is William Lado with a 67 Pontiac Firebird 400 convertible. Outstanding in class 36 is Robert Reichert with a 67 Pontiac Firebird. And most outstanding in class 36 is Dwayne Peterman with a 67 Pontiac Firebird. Okay, class 37. These are the 37 of the 69 Firebirds except the Trans Ams. Stock. Outstanding in class is Richard Riggs with a 69 Pontiac Firebird. Most outstanding in class 37 is Paul Zito with a 69 Pontiac Firebird. Class Class 38, these are the 70 to 81 Firebirds, all except the TA. Outstanding class is Richard Wozniak with a 74 Pontiac Firebird. Also outstanding class is Wolfgang Feist with a 74 Pontiac Firebird. Most outstanding class 38 is Alana Lenti with a 76 Pontiac Firebird. Folks, I need to back up just a minute. I forgot before I was going to announce the Poplar votes. I wanted to give recognition and thanks to Wolfgang Feist and Marlon Geigley. They were the tech coordinators for the host chapter, and they organized the tech inspection. And then they had a lot of volunteer tech inspectors. They all worked all week long to tech all these cars. Wanted to give them recognition. I forgot to do it back when I started. From all the judges and the judging team and judging committee that I've talked to, the host chapter here has really taken care of us. They've had water, they've had a judge's lair for us, we call it, right there next to tech inspection. They've had carts for us. They've really made it easy on us. So we wanted everyone to know that we really appreciate how well they've handled us for the judging. Appreciate it, thank you. Class 39. Class 39, these are the 82 to 02 Firebirds except TA. Outstanding in class is Eric Ford with a 99 Pontiac Firebird. Outstanding in class 39 is Michael Kramer with an 87 Pontiac Firebird. And most outstanding in class 39 is Parrish Hager with a 94 Pontiac Firebird Formula. Class 40, these are the 69 to 73 Trans Ams. Outstanding in class is Gary Lohr with a 72 Pontiac Trans Am. Most outstanding in class 40 is Ray Harrison with a 73 Pontiac Trans Am. Class 41, these are the 74 to 81 Trans Am stock. Outstanding in class is Joe Pascali with a 77 Pontiac Trans Am. Also outstanding in class 41 is Greg Pavin with a 78 Pontiac Trans Am. And most outstanding class 41, Stephen Andrea Cook with a 77 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Class 42, these are the 82 to 92 Trans Am stock. Outstanding class is Merle Wright with an 83 Pontiac Trans Am. Most outstanding class 42 is Brian Rowe with his 88 Pontiac Trans Am GTA. Class 43, these are the 93 to 97 TAs. Stock. Outstanding class, we have John Krempowski with a 94 Pontiac Trans Am Convertible. Most outstanding class 43 is Dean Van Rialte with a 95 Pontiac Trans Am. Class 44, these are the 98 to 02 stock Trans Ams. Outstanding in class is Thomas Moore with a 99 Pontiac Trans Am. Also outstanding in class 44 is Dennis Dijon with a 99 Pontiac Trans Am. Most outstanding in class 44 is Vincent Lorelli with an 02 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Class 45, these are the 84 to 88 stock Fieros. We have George Johnson with a 1985 Pontiac Fiero, most outstanding in class. Class 46, these are the 37 to 2010 station wagons, limos, ambulance, and commercial vehicles. Outstanding in class is L. McIntosh with a 1960 Pontiac Catalina station wagon. And most outstanding in class 46 is Ronald Scott with a 1951 Pontiac sedan delivery. Class 47, these are the 90 to 2010 vans, Aztecs, and SUVs. Most outstanding in class are Paul and Mona Bergstrom with their 04 Pontiac Montana. Class 48, these are the semi-modifieds, 26 to 59. Outstanding in class is William Vance with a 57 Pontiac. Also outstanding in class 48 is Carl Petrie with a 55 Pontiac Chieftain. Most outstanding in class 48 is Brian Diefenbaugh with a 57 Pontiac Chieftain Safari. Class 49, these are the 60 to 64 semi-modifieds. Outstanding in class is Steve Walker with a 62 Pontiac Catalina Safari wagon. Also outstanding in class 49 is Michael Clay with a 61 Pontiac Ventura.
Oh, wow.
And most outstanding in class 49 is Gary Ledbetter with a 61 Pontiac Ventura. Okay, class 50. These are the 65 to 68 semi-modifieds. Outstanding in class is Michael Green with a 66 Pontiac Ventura. Outstanding in class 50 is Jeffrey K.I.T.T with a 67 Pontiac Firebird. And most outstanding in class 50 is Bill Gallagher with a 65 Pontiac Tempest wagon. Okay, we're on to class 51 now. These are the 69 to 70 semi-modifieds. Outstanding in class is Jack McKinley with a 69 Pontiac Le Mans. Also outstanding in class 51, Fritz Wagner Jr. with a 69 Pontiac Grand Prix SJ. And most outstanding in class 51 is Jeff Mason with a 69 Pontiac Le Mans. Okay, class 52, that's the 71 to 85 semi-modifieds. Outstanding class is Dan Kowalik with a 79 Pontiac Trans Am. Also outstanding in class 52 is Alana Lenti with a 78 Pontiac Trans Am. Most outstanding in class 52 is Robert Holmes with a 77 Pontiac Trans Am. Class 53 is the 86 and 2010 semi-modifieds. Outstanding in class, we have Marlene Peterson with an 02 Pontiac
Leave my
Trans
trophy
Am.
though. Bill wants to get a photo with all of us.
Outstanding in class 53, we have Timothy Fogarty with a 94 Pontiac Trans Am.
So I think there's only 60 classes, so we might almost be done.
And most outstanding in class 53, we have Kenny Usery with an 09 Pontiac GA.
Are you going to
Class 54, these are the 64 and 65 GTO semi-modified. Outstanding in class, we have Arthur Spencer with a 64 GTO. Also outstanding in class 54, we have Samuel Molly with a 64 GTO.
Yeah.
And most outstanding in class 54 is Mark Nowak with a 64 Pontiac GTO. Class 55, these are our 66 and 67 GTO
How do we have so many
semi-modified.
trophies left? Wow, that's awful fast.
We have outstanding in class is Scott McGillivray with a 67 Pontiac GTO. Also outstanding in class 55 is John Leonardis with a 66 Pontiac GTO. And most outstanding in class 55 is Jim Iyer with a 66 Pontiac GTO. Okay, class 56, we have the 68 to 74 GTOs semi-modified. Outstanding in class is Wade Walker with his 1970 Pontiac GTO.
There's a lot of classes just for GPOs.
I'm going to read what they gave me, folks, and we'll straighten out later on. Class 56, most outstanding in class, it says Nick Nichols with a 71 Pontiac Trans Am. And the GTO class. We'll straighten out later on and come up and see us. Okay, we got a correction. The picture shows a GTO convertible. So we're going to say congratulations for most outstanding in class, Nick Nichols, with your 71 Pontiac GTO convertible. Hope we got it right.
That's a 68.
We got it right. Okay, we got it right, folks. It's a GTO after all.
Oh, good.
No, serious? Go ahead and straighten out. Come up and see later.
Yeah. Come back from break.
All right, we've got it now. Nick was 56D, which means he was most outstanding in class 71, or 56. That was your entry. That was in your car.
Jewel.
Come up and see Larry afterwards and get it straightened out, guys, okay? Apparently the photographer put some pictures with the wrong names right around here, and we'll get it straightened out. All All right, class
One guy
57.
walked up because that's my
These are
name.
the
They had
60.
another guy walk up and say, that's my car.
Okay, class 57, these are the 64 to 74 GTOs modified. Most outstanding class 57 is Brett Molly with a 67 Pontiac GTO. Class 58, these are the 04 to 06 GTOs, semi-modified and modifieds. Outstanding in class is Todd Goldman, with an 05 Pontiac GTO. Next page. Most outstanding in class 58, Ryan Little with an 05 Pontiac GTO. Class 59, these are the 1920 to 2019 GMC semi-modified and modified trucks. Most outstanding class is Luke Calisabetta with a 1957 GMC truck. Class 60, these are the 07 to 48 full modifieds. Outstanding class, we have Bud Smith with a 48 Pontiac Torpedo.
Very humble guy. I was talking to him the other day.
Also outstanding in class 60 is Chris Wood with a 31 Pontiac Street Ride. And most outstanding in class 60 is Joel Peterman with a 1939 Pontiac Touring Sedan. Okay, class 61, these are the 49 to 64 full modifieds. Outstanding in class, we have David Carr with a 53 Pontiac Chieftain Special. Class 61, outstanding in class is Raymond Schwedhelm with a 62 Pontiac Catalina. And most outstanding in class 61 is James Bowers with a 57 Pontiac Star Chief Custom Safari. Okay, class 62, these are our 65 to 2019 full modifieds. Outstanding in class, we have Irvin Archer Jr. with a 70 Pontiac Safari Sport. And most outstanding in class 62 is Robert Thomas with a 69 Pontiac Firebird. Class 63, these are the custom autos, they must be Pontiac bodied. Most outstanding class is Myron Wadley with a 61 Pontiac Star Chief. Class 64, these are also custom Pontiac body. Custom Pontiac body, it says. So class 64, we have outstanding class David Pickard with a 1988 Pontiac Grand Prix.
I read about that car online the other night. It's a turbo.
And most outstanding class 64 is Ken Colicino with a 63 Pontiac Catalina Super Duty. Class 65, these are the all-race Pontiacs. Outstanding class is Keith Breivik with a 65 Pontiac GTO. And most outstanding class 65 is Michael Clay with a 62 Pontiac Catalina. These next two awards are our Best of Show awards, and it really gives me an honor and pleasure to present these. Very honored. The pre-war best of shows voted by all of you in here with your ballots on the show field is James Martin with his 26 Pontiac coupe. Best of show post-war. Again, another honor here for me. This is as voted by all of you on your ballots on the show field. The popular pick. Best of show post-war is Lou Calasabetta with his name.
Hell yeah. Well, that's something.
I did my part to get you out of here by 10:30.
Thanks, Steve. We appreciate it. Again, everybody deserves a clap for winning their awards. Appreciate you. Applause for that. Honored to get all these awards. At this time, this ends the award ceremony for the 2019 POCI convention. We appreciate everybody that was able to make the trip, and hope you have safe travels home, and we hope to see everybody in Oklahoma next year.